Hi, my name is Lana. I work for the local municipality in the city called Saldus in Latvia. And today I would like to talk to you on how to promote entrepreneurship and create a right ecosystem for our entrepreneurs at a local level, because that is a question each one of the 10 iPlace project partners have asked during their project journey, modeling an approach to make our city attractive for entrepreneurs, young, specific industry entrepreneurs, potential entrepreneurs, existing entrepreneurs. As we learned in the episode of local economic development, a local economy that is booming plays a significant role in meeting the picture of a successful city. If promoting entrepreneurship is the primary objective of local government, it should be a commitment long term. As with the emerging practices and proven results, more and more cities conclude that promoting entrepreneurship is about a holistic approach that improves quality of life for an entire community. You might ask, why is it important to promote entrepreneurship? And there are a lot of right answers, such as it creates new jobs, it improves standard of living, it provides new goods and services, contributes to community development, it retains and attracts talent, creates an entrepreneurial mindset, drives economic progress, and so on and so on. The idea of a supportive, strong, enabling and inclusive entrepreneurial environment starts with the reflection on our own town's current entrepreneurship ecosystem. All of the partner cities in the iPlace project looked at the factors that suggested a successful local ecosystem and rated their own according to those. It made us take into account our local context, examine instead of neglect our current situation, and very importantly, identify our unique local assets for future drawing of actions, all in the name to make our city attractive for the entrepreneurs. So what are these factors that economic development practitioners could assist with? Well, first of all, it's ease of doing business. For example, helping businesses by making legal formalities relatively easy, or helping businesses with recruiting. It's skills, connecting training centers to businesses that help to address skill needs of business. It's cost, for example, helping to establish co-working spaces and incubators that make it affordable to start a business. It's no doubt networking, organizing events that bring together entrepreneurs to learn, interact, but also to connect and form relationships. And it's livability and wellness, listening to businesses and connecting them to services they or their staff require. For example, housing, lifestyle matters, childcare, healthcare, schools. We invite you to reflect on these factors and how it supports entrepreneurial culture in your city. It's important that entrepreneurs feel the city responds to their needs. Supportive, strong, dynamic, and inclusive entrepreneurial environment is more than just the financial incentives, and it can be promoted in so many different ways. However, other episodes of our MOOC course, they're focusing on aspects such as city branding, investment attraction, cluster development, and therefore I would like to highlight what are the things we can do as local municipalities to support and approach businesses. Think of building communities of entrepreneurs. Have a look if you have the communities of startup entrepreneurs, maybe existing entrepreneurs. Supply information for people interested in starting a business using different channels. Create a physical space for people to meet and network. Facilitate events combined with learning practices. Build skills of entrepreneurial mindset already at school level. For sure, ensure interdepartmental cooperation in the municipality. Communicate with entrepreneurs to discuss their challenges. And what I kindly suggest is explore approaches that are already employed elsewhere in Europe. They may serve as inspiration and they can influence the content and focus of the future strategies and actions of your own city. To conclude, always think about the network of collaborators in your city that supports local entrepreneurial ecosystem and nurture that. Finally, I would like to share with you a case study of my own home city that I mentioned previously, Saldus, in Latvia. 2 years ago, when we started this project, the focus of our town was not directly aimed at supporting entrepreneurs. At least not in the strategic approach or documents. It was not based on the research. So we started in the project by carrying out a survey amongst our existing entrepreneurs. We had a lot of responses, and we wanted to find out why they chose to run their business in our town. The learnings were very interesting. We learned that the biggest factors for them were that it's a hometown, it's their heritage, it's the sense of belonging they have, instead of dynamic entrepreneurial ecosystem or support policies that would be in place. We also rated entrepreneurial ecosystem and identified both gaps and some local assets that we never thought of. And at that moment, we understood that our focus, besides integrated activities that we can plan, has to be on not only existing entrepreneurs, but also potential ones, and even young students at schools. So we started with small steps at the time, and we joined meetings of the Entrepreneurial Association as a municipality that brings together the big enterprises. We started to sponsor the participation of our schools in a youth entrepreneurship program that runs in Latvia. We also initiated networking events of new and potential entrepreneurs because we didn't have a startup community in Saldus. We listened to their needs, and based on their needs, we opened the business incubator branch with the support of state-run program. These were the first steps we took to make our entrepreneurial environment dynamic. And now we are taking it to the next level. We are creating a physical place for entrepreneurs to meet, but we are also looking at collaborating with business community regarding elaboration of our economic development plan and the next steps we intend to take.